with one of our offices closing, remote work scenarios for some of our team, salespeople not able to travel as much, and the factory having to adopt new shifts and work practices. Last year was challenging for all of us. When you think about any company, no matter what they do, its most valuable asset is always the team of employees who come together and dedicate their heart and soul to helping our customers. Every Christmas we've had a company dinner, and I've smoked beef briskets for the team for many years. This year, while we weren't all together, it was more important, more than ever, to help give back and share our appreciation to everyone on our team. Our leadership and our sales team all stepped up to make a contribution, and we decided to provide a complete, family-sized barbecue meal to each of our employees, enough to feed around 2,000 people total. The no-compromise approach to the barbecue dinner was a big endeavor, not taking any shortcuts and making it as good as we know how to. I've got a special recipe I'm sharing today in concept, and it's a blend of barbecue that's a big hit with my friends and family. So as a starting point, our smoker only holds 500 pounds at a time, so we're going to need to break out the cooking sessions into 4 time periods and 4 teams to help. Each of these time periods is 2 days, and these cookouts will have a team coordinated by our VP of Sales, Jack Murphy. First, the meat. During the project, we established we're going to be cooking around 2,000 pounds of meat, a full ton, over a week-long period. Just moving 130 pork shoulders and 80 prime briskets around is work in itself. The process begins by washing off the pork and dusting it with a rub. Next is the brisket. We wash it off too, but adding a step of trimming it before applying its rub. Once done, we let the meat sit out for an hour so it can come up to temperature and absorb as much of the rub as possible. And at that time, we run it back through and dust it one more time while loading up the smoker. My smoker has 5 carousels with 3 racks per carousel, so a total of 15 racks. And placing the briskets and pork both together is a little like a game of Tetris. The smoke is 100% pellet fired, and we use a blend of mesquite and fruit wood. Once the smoker is filled, the door is shut, and the next time we will open it is 20 hours later. Meanwhile, we start preparing the sauce. The goal of any good sauce is to hit the 4 senses on your tongue: sweet, salty, spicy, and tangy. Once we get the sauce perfected, we set it to the side and away we go with pulling out the meats. The barbecue needs to rest so it stays moist. The cool-off period starts by just turning off the smoker and letting it cool down while they still sit in the smoker. Then we remove them from the smoker and place on the countertop while they continue to cool for a few more hours. Next, we set up an assembly line where everyone has a specific job. Removing the extra fat and bone and separating the best meat out. Processing through the buffalo chopper makes it an easy job of keeping up with these 4 to 5 people upstream. And blending in the sauce is the last step, and is it sauced just enough to keep things moist but not overpowering the meat. Now, on to vacuum sealing. The portions for each family are around 3.5 to 4 pounds of meat per bag. We then flash freeze the portions so they travel easy, and combined with the rest of the sides that the bistro at the factory has provided, makes a complete family meal for around 8 people. The idea of making 280 of these meals was pretty ambitious, but as always, our team pulls together to make it happen. I think the underlying respect and appreciation we have for each other is the common thread that makes events like this so much fun and work out so well. Special thanks to everyone who worked on this program, and wish you all the best in 2021.